Welcome, one and all. This is the Peace Dealer. And if you enjoyed my World War Zero update, don't worry. Venus is still in Leo. It's in Gemini. And Mercury is still in Leo. So, this thing right here, this relationship I'm developing with the mic while Jupiter's in Libra, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Becky Rose asked in the live chat, is anyone feeling petty? You better feel petty because this is a new path. You guys are worried. At World War Zero, I talked to you about the dark side and the light side, okay? But you guys need to know this is multi-dimensional, okay? We're not working in planes that just go bloop, bloop, or bloop, 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 bloop. There's more dimensions to the shindig. And I'm trying to tell you, you can come to the petty side. Anyway, welcome to this weekly astrology horoscope. My 10th house is Aquarius. And if you know about Aquarius, and if you know about Uranus, they're not necessarily individuals, not sheep. They're not individuals who really take lightly to expressing oneself. So whoever rules your 10th house in astrology is your boss, okay? That's one secret I have for you. Whoever, before I go into the weekly astrology, I want to leave you with this. Whoever rules your 10th house, okay, the sign is your boss. The planet is like the assistant manager. It's really the other way. The sign is the assistant manager and the planet is the boss, okay? My boss is the universe. I have an Aquarius rising. And I have an Aquarius rising, and Uranus and the universe, the sky god, like they're my boss. So whenever, and because my destiny's there, if you have North Node there, like some of you, Aries is your boss. Aries is like the sound, and Mars is your boss. So if Mars is your boss, you can't work for anyone. Mars is like independent. Mars wants you, like Saturn, to learn the hard way of the turmoils that comes through like having to be your own boss and to getting there. So every time you work a job and people tell you what to do, and you have an Aries like midheaven, Aries midheaven in your 10th house, and Mars is your boss, you just look at that boss like, did you just tell me what to do? Like, what? I do what you do better than you. I'm just here for the money. Like, what? If Venus is your boss, she'll get along well with superiors. Like, Venus will hook you up. Jupiter will just make you lucky. But Uranus is my boss. Uranus, the sky god. So after that World War Zero update, thank you, KBS. As I now have to say, for those of you who take the extra initiative, the super chat contributors, when I pull the cards, because I'm going to pull the weekly cards with tarot, I'm going to pull special oracle cards for you. And if you don't specify light or dark, I'm just going to choose. But anyway, Uranus is my boss. So I was all like, all right, you guys made me sing to the people. You guys made me sing. You were like, hey, Mike, this is a good time to show your heart. And off the bat, I was just like, no. And you were just, and then you know, you were my boss, Uranus. So you were just like, you're gonna have to do it anyway. So I sang to you guys. I put myself in a vulnerable position and I sang songs. You're a double agent if you rep one side, but do the other. That was not pleasant to me. I don't enjoy that. You guys did. I don't enjoy that. Anyway, I was all like, I did my work, universe. Universe was like, those transits are still there. We still have to sing. So I have to open this broadcast with a song. So rock with me here. Inside of my heart, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. But it is what it is. So before I analytically break down, see, we can now start to analyze. If you follow me and track me, You know, for you people who want to empirically research the claims I say, stop trying to empirically research the claims I'm saying. If I'm a Virgo, if I'm a Libra, you have to listen to every word I say. You have to hold me to it. If I'm a Pisces or a Gemini, just experience me. Just let me be. Because then you start to press me, and then I have to actually like not channel and then now just think what's rational to say. Like, no, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. Listen, my friends. This is not a cop-out or an excuse, but I am just trying to say that as I sing this ballad for you today, before I analytically break down what this week will be, we're going to hop into the Peace Mobile. Okay, we're going to look at the next week forward, and let me just sneak peek this. You know what I'm saying? The moon's in Capricorn, and we're ending the week with the moon in Aries. So we have a blessing. Like, we're having cardinal weeks. We're just setting off go time. So here is the week in a song. I thought I knew what was going on in my life. I was wrong. I thought I knew that person was actually my friend. I was wrong. I thought I knew, even though I had intuitions and synchronicities. Instead, I listened to my head. I was wrong. The North Node is in Leo. I should follow my heart, but it's King Kung Capricorn, and it's scary from the start. Because if I expose my vulnerabilities, I might make myself look foolish, but I'm going to follow my head instead. But I was wrong. I thought I knew what was going to happen this week. I was wrong. I thought I really knew that person I probably knew for over 10 years of my life. I was wrong. The moon's going to be in Capricorn. When it gets into Aquarius, you'll be very curious. You'll hear stuff on the news that is not at all vicarious. Probably make you afraid of some random bombings or war. But that's all good because it'll go in Pisces, and the media will make us deluded. But this is no agenda. This message is not polluted. The message I'm trying to say for this week is very simple. I thought I knew what was going to happen this week. I was so wrong. I thought I really knew that person I saw. I couldn't be any wronger. So that's really it. Now I have to analytically break this down. If you're like me, you're already naive, like this is not going to be cool. But when we're in Cancer season, it's not about thinking, it's not about being cool. It's actually about feeling our feelings. We're in a culture where you're not really hard if you don't shrug off your feelings. So there's a lot of masculine individuals, both male and female. See, a lot of people think that masculinity is just what men do. You have some women that had to be like the mother at a young age, and they have nothing but Libra and Aquarius energy, so they just masculine. You people are having to learn to literally feel your feelings. When I feel my feelings, me and my Capricorn moon. Now, if you want to feel your feelings, you need to know your moon sign. Your sun sign is going to let you know how you're aware of your moon sign. I have a sun in the first. So when I'm not thinking and talking about myself, I'm thinking and talking to other astral projected entities about myself. You know how a Gemini will just have like an imaginary argument that's purely fictitious and not there, but we'll believe it's real because it's just sharpening our sword, because we're always waiting to talk shit at a moment's notice. This is how my sun and my moon interact with each other. I'm not going to sing this. Some of you are having blocks because you feel like when you feel your feelings, it doesn't feel like how it's supposed to be. When I feel pain and despair, when I feel absolute cruelty, I start to think that it's bad. So I start to feel sad. Thank God I have a Capricorn moon. My Capricorn moon is like, oh no, fam, you're not depressed. This is just how I feel. Saturn's on your soul. So you would think this low vibration means you're depressed. No, this is just how I feel about everything. I don't know how you do it, Capricorn. Hold on. I don't know how. I'm not a sun in Capricorn. I don't know how you do it. How do you do it, Capricorn? How do you how do you chill with Saturn like that? How do you handle so much pressure? It's too much for this Gemini. I literally have like this shit's in my eighth. I'm literally telepathically just having psychotic arguments with people like, yeah, this is not weird. This is not weird. And then my moon in Capricorn and Saturn are just drinking tea like, wow, he's very weird. This is a schizophrenic beyond belief. I can't, yo. And what I have to say about this week, yo, is that this is the full moon. You have probably heard other astrologers other than me hype the hell up Pluto with the moon and Sun Mars Cancer, okay? Before we get down to what that is, let me just tell you what that is. This is what this week is about to feel like, because once we've passed the full moon phase, we're now releasing. We've reached the culmination of this energy. And the reason why this full moon and the webinar, if you've ordered it, is going to be so super duper hype is because in my progressed chart, varying from my natal chart in that it shows the progression of my natal planets. My progressed chart, I'm a progressed Cancer Sun, and progressed Cancer and progressed Mercury and Chiron. And then I'm a progressed Capricorn moon. So you might really hear the lowdown on this energy from other people, but if you want to know the real for real, you really got to trust me. Like when it's Leo season, I'm going to tune into the Leo King. He's a Leo for real. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how much I think I know about Leo, I know Leo. You know what I'm saying? I'm their 11th house. But no matter how much I think I know about Leo, like you're not going to rob myself the opportunity to get the full scope from someone. Just like when it's Aquarius season, I'm going to listen to Nadia Shah. She's an Aquarius. Like I'm pretty sure she'll know. So I'm a progressed Cancer Sun, progressed Capricorn moon. I guarantee you it's nothing like you think it is, okay? Because what's happening vibrationally, and when you think about these planet transits, they're the vibrational entity that flows through all of humanity. And of course, people will rock with it different, right? This is a sexual war. This is a sexual war. From experience, every time I've randomly ever had sex, see, in my chart, my Mars is square Uranus. My Mars in Aries is square Uranus and Capricorn. So Capricorn just be blocking me from sex. But in the rare event that I'll have sex, it'll be random. I wouldn't have expected it. Mars is in my 11th, so a friend somehow, or it's with a friend. All right. But regardless, Mars opposite Pluto, from experience, every time Mars was transiting Pluto, those would be the random times where, oh my goodness. And this is how it is. This is why I'm salty. Every time it's like that for me, the universe is just like, we are now taking you off your momentarily dry spell. We are now momentarily taking you off from your dry spell. And then it's like 2 years will pass. And I see you people complaining about your Aquafina. You do this to people who live in deserts. It's all good though. Anyway, this is a sexual war. This is a sexual war. Capricorn versus Cancer. This is what this full moon transit is all about. So I cannot not talk about sex because that's the whole vibe about. This is about your sexuality. Contextually, for what this means to you, this is the full moon that's breaking out your sexuality so that you now have to redefine what it even means to be you, what it even means to express yourself with someone else, okay? Uranus is in Aries and Neptune is in Pisces. These two energies are the sole responsibility for the LGBT community. There's more letters, but that's the whole point that I'm trying to say. So the redefinition of what even makes you you is now having to clash in an extent with how you express how you feel. And even with an issue such as that, you can get so much nasty reactions. You're now having to sit in the same space with people to where you can't run away from that. When you have a disagreement with someone politically, and this is what the universe is going to do just to make you like this is honestly, Jupiter is in Libra. So Jupiter and Libra is peeping game like, okay, Libra governs who pairs up with who, because Libra rules relationships. Archangels are going to say, okay, we're going to pair this man with this man. Like Libras make the best relationship experts for that reason. So the universe is going to play you, okay? If you are a right wing, which a right wing probably would not be watching this, but if you are an alternate right wing Republican, okay, and you're single looking for your soulmate, your twin flame, blah, 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 is going to be the most liberal, open-minded person ever. And it doesn't matter like how much you disagree with her, you're going to feel that love and it's going to mess with your mind. So this doesn't always have to play out with soulmates, but some of you have employers, business partners, parents, and family who you really have to open up with about what you really feel about who you are and about what you believe. Saturn is in Sagittarius. So when we come to sensitive issues about homosexuality, rape, transgenderism, these things are just going to be snapped out without you. You think you'll just be going out your day, and then someone randomly asks you, hey, how do you feel about this? And you're on the spot. And listen here, the true lesson is not about having the right answer. Because some of you switch up and then it's just like, well, this is what I think I should say to be politically correct so that I don't offend anyone. And the real lesson to this is just to be what you personally feel. If you feel you're not educated enough about the issue, you should assert that. But that should not compromise you saying how you really feel. You have to be the trigger this week. You watching have to be the trigger. And the reason why you stunt yourself spiritually is because you don't want to be the trigger. Don't blame yourself. This is a systematic programming that happens at every chance you can be programmed to get you not to act on your own initiative. Societal constructs limit the expression of spirit in a myriad of ways. So when you think of being politically correct is never supposed to boil down to word policing, when the real lesson is purifying your intent. Which is why weeks like this are going to key you into why debate, sponsored by the Air Tribe and Libra, captained by Libra, is the most necessary. This is the type of energy where you have a Black Panther member and a Ku Klux Klan member hurling racial insults at each other. But at the end of the day, they still hate each other. You know what I'm saying? They are still going to rep the ideals they do, but those two people actually in the moment have developed a kinship because they didn't try and facetiously argue their points. They spoke their hearts to each other. They spoke their hearts to each other. And speaking their hearts to each other involved that KKK member hurling racial epithets at the Black Panther. And the Black Panther didn't catch no slack and hurled racial epithets at the KKK member. They were speaking from the heart. And the way society is trying to twist your mind is that if you do that, that's like horrible. But what is actually happening is that you both speaking your heart. Like, seriously, hold on now. I'm not saying this is going to change the world, because those two catch each other 2 weeks later with their crew is a different story. Okay? But I'm saying just because they speak their heart, they're going to connect. It's going to be like, hey, I still think you're a insert racial epithet, but I like you. You actually let me know how you really feel. You were actually honest about how you really feel. You didn't try and engineer some shit from your mind just so you can make me feel better, you know, like being fake. So newsflash, whether you're fake or real doesn't mean that person's gonna like you. But if you kind of shed this likability factor, then you're not gonna be controlled. And I have to talk about control because this is a full moon involving the moon in Capricorn, the sign of control, with Pluto, the underworld dark lord. Regardless, though, as we move forward, this is a sexual war. This is Cancer and Capricorn in the bedroom. Like, you've been talking a lot of shit about me, Capricorn. And Capricorn was just like, you've been talking a lot of shit about me too, Cancer. Oh, sin of omission, ass. Like, y'all don't know, when Capricorn and Cancer want to get out frustrations, they get it out in the bedroom. They get it out in the bedroom. They're not like me, Gemini. They're not like Libra. Sex to us can be a game. You know what I'm saying? They get their shit out in the bedroom. And when it's Capricorn and Cancer, it's low-key who's going to dominate who, because Cancer likes to be dominated. Cancer loves to be dominated, but Capricorn low-key loves to be dominated too. And Cancer, it's different when the Cancer is mad, okay? You want some context? Mars is in Cancer. Mars is in Cancer. I'm not the only one who's been getting really mad about how people have been making them feel and about how they've been feeling themselves. So when Cancer's mad, if you've ever had sex with a mad Cancer woman or a mad Cancer man, they're going to thrash you in bed. They're going to thrash you in bed, and you're not going to see it coming. They catch Aries off guard with this all the time. Aries man is just thrashing a Cancer woman in bed, like, yeah, you like that, until that Cancer woman is boiling mad, and then she just leaves that Aries man like, what is this? Hold on. Don't stop. Don't underestimate these women. Don't underestimate, and this is feminine. Don't underestimate them just because they psychologically get you used to a certain way. Capricorn and Cancer sexually in bed is seismic, okay? And they're both angry. When Capricorn is mad at you in bed, they will just, what? Hold on. Capricorn is even scarier because Capricorn knows from the get-go you cannot handle them sexually. So it's like, okay, we're going to give them the light treatment. When they're inevitably mad, forget about it. It's like, whoa, I didn't even know you were this freaky. What are you talking about? Before you know it, your hands are handcuffed together. And then Capricorn will throw away the key and then leave you after bed, like, find a way out. Stop. Pluto is here. So Capricorn is going to dominate you in bed and then take your soul. I'm not joking, guys. I'm really not joking. And then Cancer has Mars. So Cancer is already ready to die, like Biggie Smalls. Get shot 9 times, like 50, still be alive, because I always say they're superhumans. And then it's just like, what's up? As a Gemini, personally, I have my bet on Cancer. Don't ask me why. I would think that Capricorn has got this in the bag, but go the sincere route. Don't be so caught up in how much you have integrity that you forget you can just be sincere through the situation. So yeah, my friends, if there's an earthquake somewhere, a Cancer and a Capricorn had serious sex, okay? I'm a Gemini. Once sex gets that serious, I'm now making up excuses to leave the room. Like, I was not built for this. I know I have a Taurus rising and a Cap moon, so I can be, but this is freaky. You have this look in your eyes that I didn't even, are you even human? Like, what's going on? Cancer, Cap, no. And I've never had this sex with one or the other, and I'm glad. This is God looking out for a dude. This is God, like, my son, you have not even had your Saturn return yet. You are not ready. I know you think you're ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. You are not. You are not. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, the moon is going to transit, but in order to give you this weekly horoscope, I want to give you the perspective of Mercury. So I'm not going to be following the moon when I take you to the Peace Mobile. I'm going to be following the transit of Mercury. See, Mercury is just going to be so busy instigating beef with Venus and Gemini, you're not even going to know what to do. And this is misleading because the moon is going to be transiting Capricorn. It's going to pass the Pluto gateway really soon and just kill your emotions. And then it's going to go in Aquarius and detach mercilessly. So you can actually pull the trigger when the universe is like, here's a gun, shoot this person. And before, this is Cancer season. So before, when it was in Libra, you're thinking about the person's civil rights. Like, but this is an actual other person. They may actually have dreams and ambitions and goals. But then after the moon goes into Sagittarius and goes into Capricorn, you're like, oh, all these goals are meaningless. This doesn't mean shit. And then it'll go into Aquarius and you'll pull the trigger. They're so good at being detached. And then it'll go into Pisces, so you can just imagine it never happened, but then have dreams about you killing people, you know, because karma. But it is what it is, my friends. This is a Cancer season, so you feel the feels. But it's all good because we're going to move into, I'm sorry, I keep putting my nose up, and then my Virgo part is like, you can see into his nostrils. So I have to look straight for you. I care about my image right now. I don't. Anyway, my friends, like, it's very important because once we really move forward, hold on. I'm not going to take this. Virgo, Capricornus. You want to say I'm weak? Huh? Virgo is so quick to say Gemini is weak. Virgo is some freaks too. I can't with you, Virgo. If I'm weak, if that means I'm weak, that means I'm weak. Okay. I was like, I can't handle Cancer and Capricorn. I have to go Virgo. Virgo is so dainty. Virgo is so on point. They're kind. Virgo is kind. Virgo would know I'm just naive in bed, and they'll just be like, oh, it's okay. We'll take our time with Virgo. No! Virgo, you weren't supposed to be the freakiest. Virgo will just be like, oh my gosh, this is my chance to dominate this person in bed and subtly control them. How am I going to take advantage? I see Pisces and Capricorn getting away with it. What the hell? No, Virgo. You're not supposed to be that freaky. I can't. And then Virgo was so evil. Like, they'll still just low-key let you know how you're still inadequate and you have a long way to go. And it's just like, how can I enjoy this? Virgo will show you how, if you're in love with a Virgo will show you how much of a masochist you are for being with them. It's like, Virgo at some point check you, like, you're just going to let me do this to you? Like, and then you just question your sanity. But it is what it is. You Moon and Virgos are no different. You Moon and Virgos are even worse. It is what it is. And I could talk about the weekly stuff, but we have to go with the perspective of Mercury. See, Mercury is in a vital position. And for those of you who can think fast, when Mercury transits ahead of the sun, the information you're getting is top notch. Because what's going to happen once it goes into Virgo, it's going to retrograde. It's going to go backwards. And when it starts to go backwards and you start to review the information, that's when the stuff that you're picking up now, this is when your mind is picking up on stuff before people will know what it means. So keep that, because you're going to review it. I swear. And when Mercury's in Leo, it sings a simple song. So keep this in mind, because I'm not necessarily going to be following at length the moon. For those of you who have purchased the full moon in Capricorn webinar, we're going to be doing another world healing, but this time we're going to do a lot of banishment, because what is coming into focus, you know, this is a little bit precarious, because the Dark Lords thought it was a really good idea. I don't know why the Dark Lords swear they know everything, but, you know, they don't have the pressure from the ancient gods that would have waxed their asses, you know, waxed them. But then they rose into power after the ancient gods passed. So they think they can do anything. They were like, we're going to make this the most psychic full moon of the year. The most psychic. We're going to make everyone super psychic for the next few days. They thought that was a good idea. So as we're in a Leo transit and people's hearts are opening, I don't know why there's this propaganda that your heart is pure. Not everyone's heart is pure. Some people's innocence gets robbed and their heart's corrupt. So when your heart opens, there's going to be demons coming out. Okay? There's going to be dark spirits coming out of some people, and they're not going to be trying to hide it. They're going to be like, whoa, I'm not hiding it, because Leo brings everything to light. And Mercury in Leo's going to put you on blast. Mercury in Leo's going to put you on blast. Yeah. Hold on. I'm so serious. Mercury and Leo, you're about to be put on blast on the spot, because Venus and Gemini is going to be like, hey, Mercury, here's this truth. This person doesn't really live what he preaches. Hey, Mercury, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? This person actually has no money in the bank, but they're talking about they're the richest, taking pictures like blah, 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 blah. And then Mercury and Leo is just going to put you on blast. Mercury and Leo is the speakerphone that's like, you all, you know how Leo has to take your attention, your attention. Everybody, stop what you're doing. And it's Leo. So the average person will just be like, I have shit to do. But it's Leo. So they have some kind of magic, because everyone's like, shush. I don't even know this person, but we have to. I hate you, Leo. I hate you, Leo. I hate you. Okay, and Libra hates you too. It's not fair. How are you so good at taking attention? Okay, I'm an attention whore, and then I see how you don't even have to try. You don't even want it. People just be like, "Hey, can I just stare at you?" And then you don't even care. You're just like, "Yeah, it's all good." No, I'm so salty, but it is what it is. You just, you know what I'm saying? Like this from the heart, Mercury and Leo putting people on blast. So learn about the moon cycles live, because I'm really going to break down very analytically and esoterically the transit from the moon in Capricorn to the new moon in Leo, which, if you think about it, is like a boat ride into your destiny. Okay. Some people miss the boat to glory, you know what I'm saying? Or greatness. And this is that boat ride that you're going to sail through your own sincerity. And let me make sure the sound is all right, actually. As you sail towards victory, it's going to really allow you to understand a better way to express your feelings authentically and sincerely. All right. And true to who you are. Because once we go into Leo, it's going to be hard not to. And this isn't the time to hold yourself back. In the webinar, for each sign, I'm going to break down what the transit is going to do. And I'm going to pull a card spread from the Oracle cards and the Tarot card deck. But one of the redeeming features of this webinar, just like we did the healing, building the energy up, which I sincerely thank you all, because this really helped, and everyone who was at the webinar can feel the energy build up. It was for this moment. Now, as it transforms, like the title of this horoscope, Soul Transformation, you're now going to prepare and take that with you. After full moons, you take the energy manifested with you into the next new cycle. And while you take it with you, you have to review certain things that you could do better, or what you learned from the first 2 weeks. So it's going to really extend on the healing ceremony we did with the closing healing ritual. The healing ritual in the full moon webinar in Capricorn is going to prepare you for the spikes of consciousness and the changes that occur when you now have to redefine who you are when the moon's in Aries and with that final quarter square, when you now have to redefine who you are, because now your feelings are transforming about everything. Now you're having more faith in your intuition than you ever did. Now your soul is transforming so you can harness your power like you ever did. And when you see at a higher dimension, it changes everything. The healing that we're going to do is going to really help purge with the power of Pluto and banish any energies that are getting in the way. And of course, what really allows us to be so amazing is the purified energies and the distilled energies that we combine together with the power of numbers. And I really do mean that, because as many of you are aware, just because I don't get a ton of dislikes on my videos doesn't mean there are double agents in the live chat trying to spread negativity in the live chat, trying to project negative energy from the live chat or from their computer screen or from their phone. So I always say, when you actually spread love in the live chat, love is one of the most powerful energies, and it'll stop that. If you have noticed, my friends, the love has been very strong, because one thing that hasn't happened is that my microphone hasn't really started glitching. Whereas before, when I was going in heavy about the when I was going in heavy about like the real truth about the universe, they glitched me from the get-go from my webcam, and it never happens from my webcam. So regardless, oh snap. Yeah, regardless, keep this in mind as we move forward. We will have the Q&A at the end as well. I really love the webinar ceremonies. They're really chill, and it really helps move us on to the next 2 weeks. So Osiris 12, I talk to my boss every day. I would say 45% of the thoughts that I think in my head is me and my boss going back and forth. Because when you're an air sign, communication is fluent. Libras are always talking to extraterrestrials. They're always having telepathic conversations with people miles away. And to them, it just comes as thoughts like, oh, I'm thinking about them. But they're like power with it. Aquarius, whole nother level. So yeah, my friends, let's go into the Peace Mobile, because this is very important to break down profoundly how crazy this period is really about to be. So like I said, we're going to follow Mercury and Leo. And next week, when the moon's in Aries, Mercury is going to still be in Leo, but it's going to be that much closer to the North Node. And I love how Venus is keeping up. Venus is a straight up G. Y'all better recognize. Anyway, yo, like I said, Venus is just going to be in Leo, and your mind is a musical right now. So open up your heart, as Mercury will put everything on blast, and it's going to be the voice of your heart. You're going to walk around the 8th and the 9th of July, and you're going to be like, your outfit is not fly. If you're like me, you don't care about your sense of style. So you'll probably be the one being put on blast, but it's all good. Because when the moon goes into Aquarius and opposes Mercury and Leo, you're going to be like, I thought I was the one, Neo. But you'll realize that real eyes penetrated your real eyes. What's very important about this period after the full moon is this is the first time, most likely in your life, that there is not going to be profound interference between what your intuition picks up on with this trine to Neptune and Chiron and what you're able to express with it, with all this fire and air energy. So a lot of the things you're going to be discovering and saying are prolific. Really be mindful of the 10th and the 11th of June, because as the nodes are aspected, Mercury in Leo is your mind, you know, the communication speaking through your heart is going to piss people off. Now, if you're doing this right, it's going to piss people off. It's going to open vulnerabilities and sensitivities. and it's going to make people feel insecure. Don't worry, you'll feel insecure too. This is how savage it can be. You'll be like, hey, how are you doing? And someone else will be like, I'm doing amazing. And it is what it's going to be, as it's supposed to. Oh shit, my bad. I forgot this. As it's supposed to. And you're going to be, sorry, as it's supposed to. And they're going to ask, how do I look in this sweater? And you're going to be like, you look fat. And then they're going to be like, that was rude. And then Venus and Gemini is going to be like, but it's true. Do you see how like Venus and Leo are hashtag petty gang? Hashtag petty gang. Hashtag petty squad. Do you see how they will stop at nothing to say how they truly feel? This by no means makes it right at all. This by no means makes it right at all. But this is the energy that's going to be around you. Some of you are going to be a victim of this, if that even exists to be a victim. And some of you are going to be perpetrators of this. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm just joking. Really keep in mind that the flow of this energy is nothing like you're used to. By now, we're past the halfway point in Pluto and the 15-degree mark in Cancer. And especially once the moon goes into Pisces, it's going to be profound, because what you feel on an intuitive level is unlike anything you could ever experience. The intensity of the opposition of Pluto, King Kunxing Mercury in Leo, and Venus in Gemini is now forcing you to be sincere with integrity. What you say from the heart. If you didn't do my homework, because look, Venus is going to square the moon in Pisces, and if you thought you knew what delusional was, oh my God. Okay, oh my God. Like, you really need to ask yourself, what is it that represents you and not what other people want you to do? I say this because, as I advised in the homework, okay, you need to watch 3 episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway? And kids say the darnest things. Especially kids say the darnest things. Like, that is this period that we're in right now. And everyone's inner children are going to be saying the most darndest things. That is just like, wow. Oh my God, that is so creative. Wow. I'm almost impressed at the level of trollery that we have. I mean, I knew the Dark Lords were trying to get in the way, but they send in executive agents right now. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to start to draw the cards for the soul transformation. So the tarot cards that I get is for what will describe your soul transformation. What's going to describe the week moving forward, and what is also going to describe how you're going to feel inside with this. Woods, who chose an astrology channel though? You really need to understand when I say this is orchestrated, like, it's not that they're trolling the astrology channel. It's like these people are sent by dark forces. There's literally nothing logical about trolling anything. But whenever the transmission needs to get screwed, some people in the live chat will get possessed, or some people will just get sent. But I mean, I'm not even worried about that. It is what it is. I want to take this time to really hold space for Aquarius and Scorpio. A lot of you guys don't know. Scorpio gets legitimately interfered with. Sagittarius does too, and Capricorn, but they're very powerful, so it's hard to block them. Scorpio begin interfered, and Aquarius, like they'll do some stuff, and before they do it, it's all serene. As soon as they start to transmit the truth, forget about, like, paranormal shit happens, okay? And then they have to rationalize in their head that what they experienced wasn't paranormal and that it's just a coincidence. And they really get interfered. Like, if I didn't really like, and every sign gets this to a degree, but you'll have no idea how much this happens to Scorpio, especially. So look at the interference I got. Look at the interference I got. Multiply that by 20, and that's Scorpio every day. So when I'm talking about the Scorpio embargo, don't think that doesn't affect Scorpios too. Them and Aquarius get messed up the worst because they still have every zodiac sign in their channel. And I really mean interfered. I mean people that soulmates you were supposed to have since a long time ago, but then that gets interfered. So you don't have love. Okay. Opportunities you're supposed to get blocked because this is a real spiritual war. And they know that if you were in that, they're like, let's not put you in that position. Let's put someone who doesn't deserve it in that position. They know if you were in that position, you would change everything. Aquarius, you know everything. And Scorpio, you have the wisdom of everyone's feelings. They don't want you to win. Okay. When you see people like Drake, when you see people like Katy Perry, I'm not going to talk about Katy Perry. I'm not going to even bring up entertainers. Like, when you see Scorpios successful, that shit is not easy. Like, they have to fight through the odds. Aquarius too. But you know what? Okay, that was my Capricorn moon. This is my Gemini sun. Deal with it. Deal with it. Okay, Scorpio, you're a goddess. Aquarius, you're a god. Deal with it. Okay, deal with it with your high vibrational, super duper powered asses. Deal with it. Okay, I don't have any sympathy for you. I'm wishing every day I had the powers and wisdom you did. Deal with it from a salty Gemini. I'm gonna pull these cards now. Okay. Aries, when it comes to the soul transformation, one thing that I would advise is to expect absolutely nothing, because you're going to realize how different everything you thought was actually is. And when I was talking about, you think you know what's going to happen this week, but you don't, I was talking precisely to you. All right, good. Okay. I lied too. I'm going to just pull tarot for the super chat. Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac. I need to see that. I haven't seen that. Thank you for letting me know though. And if you can send me a link, since it's an anime, because I've been needing to watch new anime. And yeah. So Aries, beautiful Miss Young, who are you talking about? And Aries, the card that I have for you is the Page of Pentacles. So the soul transformation is going to evolve an initial awareness and understanding of the beauty you represent, and taking everything you've built thus far and starting from scratch with it. Oh, wow. I need to do this so you can see it. Not only that, but what you want to be very aware of is that your goals don't align with everyone else's goals. So you have to be very practical in your approach so you don't give away too much too soon. All right. And this will really help you peep game. Taurus, soul transformation. Brith, if you want to start watching anime, I recommend that you start from really Seven Deadly Sins. It's a little mainstream. I recommend you start with I don't know if Seven Deadly Sins is good. Trolls are comedy relief. Sailor Moon might be better for you, or Exorcist, no Exorcist. But yeah, I'm getting Seven Deadly Sins for you. Yeah, says I know. So it is what it is. Taurus, we have the High Priestess. So your soul transformation is going Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Taurus sun. Your soul transformation is going to be aided by a high priestess because she needs to handle the deeper feminine aspects of your transformation. If she was not in your presence, your transformation will be destructive. But this high priestess will now give you the space for you to go all out. Gemini, the soul transformation for you is just like Aries. We have the Page of Pentacles. So you want to be very practical in your approach. For me, I'm going back to summer. I'm sorry. I saw Spy's mom's comment. Like, they're really sending trolls. Like, shit is hilarious. Yo, Queen of all queens, Full Metal Alchemist is good too. Full Metal Alchemist is really good. So with the Page of Pentacles, Gemini, you really need to take a practical approach and start from scratch. Start to build, like Aries, start to build your regimen and get ready to invest in the stuff that you're committing to, because it's going to really help you gain your foundation again. Cancer, Neptune goddess. I feel like this is the beginning of something more. I don't think this is the end of it, to be honest. But I mean, it is what it is. Osiris 12 asking the real questions that we all need to know. Cancer, we have the Moon in Cancer card. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is talking about you gaining a very emotionally contemplative understanding of your situation. And by that, I mean, you're just going to be curving people left and right. People are going to be giving you fine opportunities, and you're just not going to feel like it. So don't feel guilty. The message here is just don't feel guilty. You're transforming your soul. So let this concepts come from the ethers, and you have your secret jamboree. Leo, we have the Hanged Man. So the soul transformation is going to require an initiation. This initiation is going to involve a very profound shift, able to let go of control. Because you're so powerful, you have to let Pisces take you over. You have to allow yourself to be consumed, because you can't do anything about it, and you have to let it happen to you. So everything you're engaged with, you have to drop everything in your life and watch your life transform with your soul, just so you can see that even if everything drops from your life, you are still the shining sun that most, if not everything, revolves around. Virgo! Oh, Virgo! I pulled the card of Virgo. Virgo, Virgo. So you're going to be predictable, consistent. You're going to be so proficient. And I have to sing to you because Virgo is my 5th house. So don't think that I do this because I think you're special. I'm just trying to say you are the one that will be special Damn, I just completely contradicted myself. Anyway, Virgo, the Knight of Pentacles is saying that, well, first of all, whenever I pull tarot cards and I pull your card energy, this is definitely talking about you stepping into your power, or in your case, real magic. And yeah, just keep on. This is the keep doing what you're doing card. People are finally going to listen to what you're saying. Virgo, this shit's going to catch you all the way off guard. You guys don't understand. When Virgo tells people things, Virgo knows that A, they're not intelligent to understand half of what they said, or B, they're tuning them out. So people are going to listen to you and ask you intelligent questions. You're going to be like, wait, you listened to what I said. Oh my God, we're going somewhere here. We're going somewhere here. It's going to be crazy. You're going to feel like it's your birthday before, 2 minutes later, when you realize people are just still stupid. You thought it would last forever. Come on, Virgo. Libra, the card that I have for you. Libra, I have the King of Wands. This message is for Libra women. This is a sexy Leo man, or a man who's charismatic with his swagger. And he's going to be like, hey, girl, I'm really feeling you. And then you're going to be like, hey, I think you're cool too. Because he's the king, so he's pretty swaggy. And then he's going to be like, hey, girl, I want to have sexual relations with you, Bill Clinton. And you're going to be like, hey, as long as you don't tell anyone, we can have some fun, okay? Because, you are Libra at the end of the day. And he's going to be like, hey, girl, what do you think we can do with our time and money and space and energy? And you're going to be like, hey, we just met each other. Let's slow it down. It is what it is. This is actually talking about you really, in a very powerful sense, stepping into your boldness. But no, Libra, this is a king stepping into your life that's like, you know what, Libra, you lit. L-I-T. You are lit. I want to invest in you. And he's going to like really upgrade your whole motherfucking life, Libra. Okay, Scorpio. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Daniel Tosh would be a Gemini. It's not fair. Scorpio, we have the moon. Scorpio is gonna be the most psychic sign this week. They know your fears. They know your speech. Scorpio is gonna get pissed when you think you understand them, but you don't know shit. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. This is bad for a myriad of reasons if you're not a Scorpio. If you are a Scorpio, the moon card is saying you're just going to, and Scorpio moons too, your soul transformation is going to involve you at a omniscient level, just knowing how people feel, just knowing what's being hidden. Because what's cool about the Sun card is if I pulled the Sun card, then everything that's enlightened, you'll see. The Moon card for Scorpio is like, you can walk into a room and you just know everything that's hidden. That person blinked his eyes 3 times. Life. That's Scorpio, people. That shit is weird because it's real, because they're right. Did you just shake my hand and compliment me? You really want to have sex with me. And you think they're being delusional, but it's real. I just don't know what to say. Scorpio, the moon card is saying things are not what they seem. And your intuition is more on high alert. Scorpios are evil, like Passion T said. Unless they're pure Scorpios, then they're pure evil. Oh my God, 4chan will kill. Am I on a bingo book by 4chan? No way. Yo, guys, hold on. I've had more than 3 trolls in one session. I think we're either moving on up or I'm up more on the bingo book. I'm low-key honored. Like, normally it's usually just 1 idiot, but 3 in less than an hour? Either someone's making new accounts and is that dedicated, or we speaking some truth. But it is what it is. Scorpio, the moon card, your psychic abilities are reaching their peak. You're going to uncover some secrets that you didn't want to uncover, but know you're on the ball field. You're one of the 4 on the field, so just keep it moving. And get ready to see through things. You know, Scorpio is the pervert that if they had see-through powers, they'd be looking at your genitalia through your clothes and loving it and not caring. Sagittarius, don't worry, we're all perverts too. It's not just you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, I feel bad for you. Sagittarius, Saturn is just going to dangle a carrot on a string. And it's just going to be like, hey, you remember that thing that I said that you could have 2 months ago, but then I pushed it, and then I delayed it more, and then I delayed it more? Hey, Sagittarius, you know that relationship I gave you the vision of that I told you was going to happen, but then I delayed it, but then I delayed it more, but then I delayed it more, but then I waited and I gave you the impression that I was delaying it just for that moment, and then I delayed it even more, and then I delayed it even more, and I said, you're going to get this full moon? I'm delaying it even more because you're not going to do anything about it. Sag, don't listen to Saturn. Saturn is waiting to go to Capricorn. Dude, Saturn's waiting to go to Capricorn and still delay you. So that's all I'm going to say. You really still need to, oh my God, Apple the spy? Y'all sending some spies after me? Y'all sending some spies after me? I am legit honored. I am legit honored. Like, for real, for real. They don't just send trolls to anyone, even though it's probably the same troll. But it is what it is, Sag. Like, I'm not going to sully your intelligence and tell you to, like, assess your situation. I don't think you need to be this patient, okay? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't let Saturn play you, but don't listen to him. Like, he's just going to keep delaying you. Once you go to Capricorn, fly, baby, fly. End of the year, okay? Capricorn. Of course! No. Okay, I just finished talking about Saturn. I just pulled the card of Saturn for Capricorn. Sagittarius, Capricorn is in on it. Capricorn is in on it. Capricorn is the one that's telling Saturn, hey, Saturn, just tell Sagittarius that you're going to give it to them, but delay it. It's what we do to everyone all the time. Just delay the hell out of them. Anyway, Capricorn, success and completion. So this is amazing, Cap, because this is going to be the transformation that you've been waiting for. As a moon in Capricorn, I have Saturn on my moon, and the soul is transforming. So this is the seal that I'm going to really reap on. Sun in Capricorn, rising Capricorn, everything that you've kind of put into place is coming together. So it's like everything as a result is now just the results and a culmination. So congratulations, your success is here. But, you know, y'all need to be chill on Sagittarius because that's just beyond pay. But I see you though. I see you though. Aquarius! Aquarius! I just did the two-face thing right now. Aquarius, the card that I have for you. Damn. Yeah, no, Sag Warrior, I'm not, I swear, I'm not in on it. I'm not in on it. Yeah, I promise you, I would not do Sag like that. I would not do Sag like that. Ooh, Aquarius, you still on the battlefield. 5 of Swords. Listen, people, this message is not for Sagittarius, Aquarius. This is the Aquarius card. This message is not for Aquarius, okay? This message is for the rest of you. If Aquarius says you're wrong, let them have the last word. Even if you're not wrong, which is debatable, if Aquarius says you're wrong, let them have the last word. Do not try and have the last word with Aquarius, or they will cut you with their swords. They will behead you with their logic. They will say like 5 sentences, and then you won't feel your throat, and you'll just be like, I didn't know I can die by a logic sound argument. Listen, because look, I'm gonna be one of my best friends is an Aquarius, and he has a Mercury in Capricorn, so he's a lot more conservative than me, and he'll say some stuff that I don't agree with. I have to let him have the last word. I cannot say anything. Okay, trust me. Trust me. Do not be caught in Aquarius. You think Gemini is good? Aquarius will say certain things that will catch you off guard. Like, what? And then now you're spending the next 2 months reevaluating your life. Don't know. Let them have the last word. Pisces, you have the same card as Leo. And if I remember, I told Leo that you have to let Pisces take you over. Pisces, no sex. I'm just joking. Pisces, this is the card for Neptune. So it's saying that during this period, your soul transformation, just like Leo, it's so potent. Like Apollodite, for example, he's a Leo sun, Pisces moon. Both of your signs, your transformation is so potent, you feel your body brimming. You feel the transformation happening, and you feel like you have to do something, but you have to do nothing. The moment you surrender to it is the moment it's going to happen. And it's hard because it's hard just to surrender. It's hard to actually like know not what to do, because like you have to actually know not what to do. So for Pisces, you know what to do and you have to like de-learn it. For Leo, you have to be okay with not knowing and trust that it's happening. All right, so the card that I have for everyone. Oh wow, woke up screaming fuck the world. Thank you, Christina. The card I have for everyone is the Ace of Wands. So this spark, this soul transformation is sparking for everyone right now. And take for it what you will. Move forward with it, what will occur. Ace of Wands is talking about a glorious spark. Oops. And transfusion. I can't believe I just said transfusion. So I'm going to draw from the Whispers of Love Oracle card deck for those who donated in the super chat. By Angela Hartfield, with cards featuring spiritual connection. Hey, come on. All right, never mind. Oh. Okie dokie. All right. Okie dokie, artichokey. So thank you all who have tuned in. This is where I bid you adieu. Make sure if you haven't gotten my webinar, you surely do so. And I'm going to now conclude this broadcast by pulling cards for those who have donated in the super chat. So KBS, what just happened with my Aquarian? Did I fuck up? You can never fuck up for love. Oh my God, Adolf Hitler. We have a special guest appearance from the Adolf Hitler. Bro, I thought you killed yourself. I thought you killed yourself. That's ridiculous. All right, anyway. KBS. Turn on your heart light. So what this is talking about, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced your love. So let this be for you to return back to the state of love and express from there. Okay. So you didn't fuck up with your Aquarian. Aquarius is opposite Leo. So turning on your heart light is not about remedying the situation, but allowing yourself to really return to that space. Daniela, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Beautiful card. Tiki Goddess. Much love, full moon style. Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Thank you so much, King Smith. There we go. All right. Beautiful Miss Young. I hope that. Catherine Banks. I also have the same romance card. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. T. McDougal. Show me the light. Caps rule. All right. We have choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So make sure love is what you actually choose in every situation. And that's not really the easiest to do. But because you personally are so powerful, it's going to do a whole lot more than what other people can. And it's the right. Oh, thank you, Brianne. Easiest to do, but because you personally are so powerful, it's going to do. Oh, I am starting to crackle. Crackle, McFackle face. Let's see if this. But because you personally are so powerful, it's going to do. Oh, I am starting to crackle. Crackle, McFackle face. Let's see if this. All right, this is good. So we'll just go off the webcam. Peace out, Sag Warrior. I'm not in on it. Maybe just a little, but not really. Okay. So, let me actually just switch off to what to do. All right, Joe. Thank you, Oregon Road Runner. Let's get back to the shindig. Ooh. So, Ms. Fa, so Ms. Ra, we have looked to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, and that's a fact. And looking to your inner strength really involves sitting with it and going an extra step further than you normally do. And it's not even to show you, it's to really put in utilization with what you're meant to do. Brandy Mac, love you too. Full moon magic for me and you. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Miss Kiki. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Ashley B, thank you very much. Yeah, Laura, I mean, I'm definitely going to have to. That first one was just so legendary, and it ended way before than I expected. So I'll definitely make sure we come back again for sure. Okay. Wisdom seeker. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. Wisdom seeker, for you, The reason why you need to get to know each other, and if you don't know who this is, you will, is because in getting to know each other, you're both going to recover each other's past life memories. So it's going to be in the subtle interactions you both have, leading up to the big crescendo. Foxy, happy birthday, girl. We have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks, and you deserve it. Even if you didn't, you just should. Oh, nice. Judith, full up. Judith, the car we have for you, oh, nice, is actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Not because you need to say more than you need to, but because during this pivotal period, you showing them is going to add more flair and help people understand you a whole lot more. Walking miracle. Wow. Wow. Walking miracle. We got the miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. I can't make this shit up. Walking miracle, you really are a walking miracle. So really enjoy that. That was very magical for me to experience. So thank you dearly. Nikki D. Nikki D. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. And don't worry, Nikki. The support's going to come to you. So when it comes to you, then make sure you ask. You don't have to look for it. The opportunity will come. Just make sure you don't choke yourself with words. Make sure you don't say it, is what I mean. But yeah, when you do, it'll open up perfectly. Sammy Hill. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Thank you, Veronica Hodrick. Nora, 1942. Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. CC, thank you, KVS. CCA. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. It is important to love others deeply because your love is a special brand. And not only is your love a special brand, it's going to really inspire others. You're not aware of how many people need your love. To you, it's like, it's not that you're not loving, it's just that it's more appreciated than you know. Peace out, Miss Kiki. All right, Kiyu, thank you so much. Fuck the trolls, shine the truth, I got you. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. It's still gonna make you a little pissed off because you're gonna need a lot more patience, but you're going to at least gain an initial understanding of why people think the way they do. So it's still not going to be any pleasant, but you'll gain a whole lot of it by practicing it though, but not being way too compassionate. Lisa Bain, Lisa, physical touch is important. I love this card. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Okay. So definitely make sure that is incorporated. I always like to say and practice, although I don't do it enough, when you hug someone for more than 20 seconds, the oxytocin releases. So we need to do that more than we do. Christina Williams Lee woke up screaming, "Fuck the world." Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to know that you care. This is one of my problems. I don't care and I have to learn how to. You, Christina, you're already supportive, but when you actually make that greater effort, it's going to really, double the effect. And it's going to actually work more in everyone's favor than you expect. King Smith. We have romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. And not only do you do that for the affection, it's going to really have a profound effect on the person who you lavish this romance to. Even if it's your mom or a friend, it's going to be everything they needed. Since it's coming from you, it is good to be the king. So they're going to really take it seriously and they're going to love it. Oregon Roadrunner! We have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Which is important because it's going to shift your situation, and those people are going to feel, the people who you're showing, they don't get a lot of love, so it's going to mean the world to them. Like they do, but the way you're going to do it is going to really shift a lot for them. Ashley B. We have I love you. These are very important words. So whether you want to say that to yourself, whether you want to reinforce that, that's very, very, very important to keep in mind. And finally, Veronica Hodrick. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So make sure you spend that quality time. In your case, the quality time that you gain will do a whole lot to help reveal very important things for you. Foxy, you might want to go back because I actually read your card, so I didn't skip you. And I pull the cards, but please don't feel these are super chat donations. Like, I'm pulling a card to express my thanks for the donation. So it's not really a transaction, if you feel me. And for those who donate more than once, I'm only pulling one card per donation. So I appreciate the multiple donations, but if you donate more than once, I'm still just going to give you one card. But much appreciated. Foxy, make sure you see the card because I did pull it for you. Thank you, Deborah Oya Baker. And the card that I have for you is Love Endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And this is the most important part about this. No matter what you're going through, your love in your heart will endure, even if it doesn't feel like that. So to close, I'm going to pull one more Whispers of Love for everyone else in the chat. And the card that I have for you all is True Love. Right now, you're on the cusp of experiencing a one-in-a-lifetime love. And you can't lose this one-in-a-lifetime love. Thank you so much again, KB. And you feel it in your heart. And just know that this love really is true, and there's nothing you can do to ruin it. This is love you're meant to experience because it's a true reflection from your heart. So thank you for tuning in as always, and until next time.